Gary Hasara writes, why is Ryan Reynolds considered a movie star? His movies all suck. His action movies, Green Lantern, sucked. R.I.P.D. sucked. X-Men, Origins, Wolverine, sucked. Comedies, The Proposal, sucked. The Change-Up, sucked. I'm seeing a thing here, Gary.
There's a trend.
There's a trend. Usually after this many failures, the studios will give up on you. Why does he keep coming back?
Well, I think that one of the reasons we see Ryan Reynolds coming back is this kind of goes to the whole thing about Runner, too, right? We kind of have a themed email messages here. Number one, Ryan Reynolds, you can't hold an actor always responsible. Look, I get some criticism for this sometimes. So look, the actor, no matter how good or how bad a movie is never the number one reason why a movie is good or bad. They're not even the number two reason. I mean, primarily, if a movie's going to be good or bad, in my opinion, and this will differ with certain people, we probably have some different opinions at this table. Number one is the director. Number two are the people who wrote the script. And then maybe number 3, 4, or 5, you get the actor, right? Because let's look at Green Lantern for a second. Or actually, let's go back to another film. Let's even say X-Men Origins Wolverine. I'm curious you brought that film into it because X-Men Origins Wolverine had Ryan Reynolds maybe for like 7 minutes in it. So I don't really know how you're going to hold Ryan Reynolds responsible for the failure, the perceived failure at any rate, of X-Men Origins Wolverine. But you could have taken, let's look at, what's one of the films you mentioned here? R.I.P.D. Okay. If you had the exact same director, the exact same storyteller, in other words, and the exact same script, and you took out Ryan Reynolds out of R.I.P.D., and let's say you put in Cillian Murphy, since we're talking about Cillian Murphy a bit, and you put in Cillian Murphy saying the exact same lines, doing the exact same things, R.I.P.D. would not have been one iota better than it was. Would he have given a better performance than Ryan Reynolds? Depends on the type of movie, because look, I still contend that Ryan Reynolds is a really good performer. Look, I actually liked The Proposal. I thought The Proposal was pretty funny. He was also, I believe, not everybody agrees, but I think Ryan Reynolds should have gotten an Academy Award nomination for his role in Definitely Maybe. I thought Definitely Maybe was a brilliant film, and I thought he was fantastic in it. I absolutely believe Ryan Reynolds absolutely should have gotten an Academy Award nomination for his performance in Buried. And if you haven't seen Buried, you absolutely must. This isn't going to sound great, but trust me, when you see it on the screen, it's amazing. The whole movie happens in a box. Ryan Reynolds wakes up having just been kidnapped, and he's buried in a coffin. And the entire movie takes place in that coffin. And as a performer, as an actor, carrying an entire movie when there's no other characters and it's just you in one confined environment, and to make an entire hour-and-a-half long movie feel engaging and compelling and all that, one of the most, it's just incredible. I was shocked he didn't get an Academy Award nomination for that. The basic bottom line is this: an actor can't make a bad movie good. All an actor can do is give the best performance they can to help the movie. And that's all they can do. And I think even a lot of the movies that Ryan Reynolds has been in that have been bad films, I've always thought Ryan Reynolds brings about as good of a performance as you can to those characters. I've said this for a long time. Out of all the problems with the Green Lantern, and there are problems with the Green Lantern, Ryan Reynolds wasn't one of the problems. I don't think at all. So that's just my opinion. Dennis, how do you see this whole thing?
Yeah, I like Ryan Reynolds as well. I really like Definitely Maybe. For me, he always delivers a great performance. He doesn't always pick maybe the best movies to be in. But then you have to think of it, why is he always in movies? Well, to the studios, they're not that concerned with whether he's good or not, or whether you think he sucks or not. It's whether the movie makes money. And The Proposal, I never saw it, but it cost, I think, $40 million to make. It took in $300 million worldwide. So Safe House, I think with Denzel
Washington,
I think cost 85, made 208. So it wasn't bad, So I think that's why he keeps getting into movies.
Jeff?
Yeah, I don't think he's a horrible actor. I was talking earlier with Dennis about this film called Waiting, which is all about waiting.
So good.
I love that movie.
Yeah, I do too.
It makes me laugh. He's really funny. He's just a really funny, charismatic actor who's been in a bunch of poopy movies.
And you know what? You know what another comedy's in that never gets mentioned? I know a lot of people don't like it. I love Just Friends. That was in with Amy Smart. The way he played, where he's really, really heavy when he was in high school.
Yes.
He's in the fat suit, and now he's some L.A. record producer dude. I thought that movie was really funny. I thought it was really charming.
Another comedy that he's great in is Blade 3. Because he's really funny in that movie. He cracks me up. All of those jokes about vampires and stuff.
Hannibal Cash.
Yeah.
I actually liked the Change-Up. I know a lot of people didn't like it.
I liked it too, but I know The Change-Up was another one of those movies where I came walking out of it thinking everybody's going to love this movie, and then I found out, oh, nobody loved it. Okay, so I'm alone on this one.
So yeah, I agree with everything you said about actors not being able to choose the movies, and it's definitely that order that you said. It's like writers, directors, the cinematography, and budget. You have to bring budget in as well. You could have a great script, a great director, and a budget, amazing actors, and it's like, here's $3. It's going to be hard to pull off this amazing film. So all those things factor in. I mean, you know, that you don't like Ryan Reynolds is unfortunate. A lot of people do like Ryan Reynolds, and you know, pick and choose. You can hate that actor, we can like him. That's how it is.
Yeah, and it's all subjective too.
If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to AMC Movie News on YouTube. It's free and a great way to stay updated with all the latest movie news, and check out our daily show, AMC Movie Talk. Also, don't forget to check us out on Facebook and Twitter to stay in the loop for our special prizes, giveaways, and contests.